Hi guys, we are currently on my balcony and I want to take this opportunity to present the new features I've implemented in my fork of the MotionCam Fuse project. For those of you who don't know, MotionCam is an Android camera app that allows raw video capture in its proprietary macRAW format. Fuse can then be used to mount these captures as DNG file sequences for editing in DaVinci Resolve, for example. Keep in mind that MotionCam Fuse is still a work in progress and subject to change. To showcase the new functionality, I'm capturing on my OnePlus 8 Pro with Romance 12-bit mod. The first new feature of my fork is an additional option to vignette correction, which now can be reduced to color adjustments before being applied to the raw image pixel values. Fixes the radial color shift phenomenon visible on some lenses while retaining the original vignetting. And if you choose to correct the vignetting later in the image processing pipeline, more dynamic range can be preserved in the image corners. The next feature is exposure normalization. Captures with changes in shutter speed and ISO will now appear as if they were shot with locked settings, allowing for more consistent color grading. The normalization is achieved by setting the baseline exposure tag per DNG frame, which DaVinci Resolve recognizes as an offset to the exposure slider in the Camera Raw tab. A caveat of Android RAW capture is frame rate inconsistencies. Recorded frame rates often deviate slightly from standard values, which is a pain to deal with in Resolve. Fuse now handles this automatically. Based on the median frame rate of each macRAW clip, it chooses a suitable drop frame or integer frame rate for constant frame rate conversion. The median frame rate can also be used directly as a target, for example for non-real-time playback in slow motion or time lapses, or it can be overwritten entirely. I've also added an off-center crop feature. This is useful on cameras like the 24mm lens on the Xiaomi 14, where 60 fps recording switches to a 16:9 sensor crop, but no matching RAW configuration is provided. With the new feature, full sensor captures can now be cropped conveniently while keeping the vignette correction properly aligned. To help check the alignment of the vignette correction, I've also added another debug view, which shows the effect of the correction on the underlying image. That's about it for now. MotionCam Fuse is open source and the code is published via GitHub. My fork currently only maintains Windows builds, which I release on the MC Fuse channel in the MotionCam community Discord. If this got you interested in MotionCam, there's currently a contest to win a free MotionCam Pro license for unlimited capture time. I still have some ideas left to implement in this fork, which I'll showcase here in the future. See you until then.